Good day, we are Jaega and we are here to discuss hacking and cracking. But first, let me introduce our group members, Miss Gabriel Delgado, Miss Jaylin Limbo, Miss Ira Rayo, Miss April Halosos, and me, Emmanuel Domoos. So what's hacking and cracking and how are they different from each other? Hacking is an act of compromising digital devices and networks through unauthorized access to any account or computer system. Hacking refers to the misuse of devices like computers, smartphones, tablets, and networks to cause damage to or corrupt systems, gather information on users, steal data and documents, or disrupt data-related activity. An example of hacking is identity theft. Hackers can get access to sensitive data which can be exploited to commit identity theft. Identity theft can result in harm to consumer credit ratings, run-ins with law because the person who stole the identity committed the crime, or other problems that may not be repairable. Another example is email access. Hackers are capable of gaining access to personal email accounts. This can contain a wide range of information and private files that most people would consider valuable. This data could also contain sensitive information that could be utilized against someone or simply damage those who are involved in the private breach. Hacking is not always a malicious act, but it is most associated with illegal activity and data theft by cyber criminals. The general public's perception of hacking is that it is ethically bad. There have been a number of cases where hacking has resulted in issues. Hacking can cause a wide range of problems for people, groups, and systems. Next.
What is cracking? Cracking is a technique used to breach computer software or an entire computer security system. And with malicious intent, also it means trying to get into a computer system to steal, corrupt, or illegitimately view data. The popular press refers to such activities as hacking, but hackers see themselves as experts. Elite programmers and maintain that such illegitimate activity should be called hacking. Hacking and cracking are similar because they both strictly used in a criminal sense. Next. How are they different to each other? A hacker uses their extensive knowledge of computer logic and code, while a cracker looks for backdoors in programs and exploits those backdoors. Hacker breaks into the security system for the sole purpose of checking the holes in the system and working on rectifying this, while cracker breaks into the security system for criminal and illegal reasons or for personal gain. Hacker uses their knowledge to only help the security of system, whereas cracker will use their knowledge to break the law. The terms are used interchangeably, but they are not the same. To some point, it can be considered an insult to be called a cracker over a hacker. In short, hackers build while crackers break. Next.
Give three examples of any hacking incident that happened in the last 7 years. Next. Next. First is Nintendo data breach. According to Matthews 2020, 160,000 accounts in Japanese video game company has readdressed weak points in its security. Players reported that funds went missing from their accounts. Some found unauthorized purchases of Fortnite's virtual currency V-Bucks on their account history. It's unclear how much was stolen in this breach, but it represents considerable security risk. Next. The second is Marriott data breach. According to Young, 2021, Marriott International, a hospitality company that oversees one of the biggest hotel chains in the world, discovered the cybercriminal had compromised its guests' reservation system. This Marriott data breach exposed the personal information of hundreds of millions of customers from various countries who had made bookings with the company's Starwood properties over the past several years. The last one is Zoom credential hack. According to Winder 2020, more than a half million Zoom account credentials, usernames, and passwords were made available in web crime forums earlier this month. Some were given away for free while others were sold for as low as a penny each. Researchers at threat intelligence provider Insights obtained multiple databases containing Zoom credentials and got to work analyzing exactly how the hackers got hold of them in the first place.
So let's take a look at the three examples of any cracking incident that happened in the last 7 years. So next slide please. So the first cracking case is about the DDoS attack. So according to G of year 2021, NS Focus Cloud DPS customer with their servers located in Hong Kong SAR has encountered a series of mass DDoS attacks that lasted for 4 days, from June 20th to 24th. The attackers managed to create several spikes, including the biggest one reaching 399.2 Gbps and followed by another 360 Gbps. It is noticeable that both the above-mentioned or two main spikes start in the night after around 8:30, so it seems that attackers do understand that the BCRs of customers' business and make it on purpose. So according to this, the DDoS attack happened around 8 p.m. where the attacker knows where the BCR of the workers or customers' business is their BCRs. So most likely, the attackers have information regarding on what they should do about the cracking case that they would implement. So for the second case incident of cracking is the reign of Iceman. So about this, according to smoothing of the year 2018, Iceman's digital cop that was when he compromised the four major competing websites that were offering services related to abusing stolen credit card data. So basically, the net result was successful in eradicating all major competition. The hack left basically all the leading carder sites inoperative for a long while the new cardplanet.com was not only up and running, but the theft of the user databases of all the sites compromised got it off to a running start with a 6,000 plus strong user base. So for the third incident of cracking, which is the digital warfare. According to Cohen of the year 2016, with most of the world's population using the internet, every physical challenge now has digital manifestation. The internet is the world's largest ungoverned space, borderless and obscured by a fog of confusing technical jargon. As a result, most of us do not know how to defend ourselves against the threat we might encounter there. In physical war, bombs or mortar shells are aimed at combatants but often hit nearby targets, such as schools or hospitals. In digital war, attacks are often aimed at a small percentage of the world's population, but often wind up affecting many more people online.
Motor computer internet crimes. 5 incidents of computer and internet crimes. Number 1, entrepreneur Nanaranda Tan recently got the shock of her life when she found out that she had 1.74 million in credit card debt. This was right after she lost her cell phone signal when she accepted a call from someone claiming to represent Courier DHL. Second, Senator Francis Pangilinan filed cybercrime charge against Google Philippines and the owners of two YouTube channels, filming videos alleging domestic violence and adultery in his family. His office had reported 82 fake and malicious videos to YouTube, which rejected 28 reports for lack of merit. Third, four women pleaded guilty to online sexual exploitation of children in Lapu-Lapu City, Cebu. The first case involved 9 minors, 2 boys and 7 girls, who were rescued in an operation conducted by the Women and Children Protection Center, Visayas Field Unit. Fourth, the cases were pursued in partnership with the International Justice Mission (IJM), which partners with local authorities to rescue victims of violence. In the first case, a mother was caught offering her 3-year-old son and a 5-year-old girl for online sexual exploitation. And last, a community radio station in Nueva Ecija pushed back against cyber-libel charges filed by the mayor. The mayor found the report inaccurate and misleading, while the station's council said it was a transcription of a municipal and council session. In response, the radio station planned to file administrative complaints. Cybercrime. Cybercrime occurs when criminal activity is carried out on a computer network device or network. Ransomware attacks, email and internet fraud, and identity fraud are some types of cybercrime. Financial loss is one of the most common consequences of cybercrimes. Some cybercrime attempts to infect computers with a computer virus, others spread malware, illegal information, pictures, or other items through computers. Cybercrime can also attempt to steal financial accounts, credit cards, and other payment card information from people around the world by stealing their personal details. And that's our presentation. Thank you. Nag-stop na po ba kayo? Pero